from Midnight Kiss. I'm the vocalist, but you probably already know that if you're keeping up with our Facebook page and that. And it also says on the main channel. I just wanted to give you guys a little inside information and a little background knowledge on who Midnight Kiss now are, who we were, what we plan to do, things like that. And my door's creaking. So yeah, I'm the vocalist. I used to be known as Raven, but since we kicked the other two out, which I'll come to later, I'm now known as Zoe, my normal name. 2 seconds while I close my door. Okay, and the other two members that we have just now are Dale on bass, who used to be called Squeak, but is now Dale, and Lewis, who's on guitar, who's being awesome and learning all the guitar stuff. And we're still looking for a drummer, so if you want to be in Midnight Kiss and you live in Aberdeen or somewhere near enough to Aberdeen that you could get to rehearsals, which are probably going to be starting every Friday evening, then yeah. Also, who we used to be was, there was me as Raven, Dale as Squeak, Naomi as Kooky, and Liam as Twitch. But Liam and Naomi were kicked out because me and Dale didn't feel it was beneficial for the band anymore to have them there, when we know that the arguments that were caused and things like that weren't going to help benefit the band in any way. So just to clear that up, which has led there to be a hate base for me and Dale and the band in general because of them being removed, even though they'd said to us that they were ready to walk. We just gave them a light push in the right direction. So I ask for all you haters against us just because they're not in the band anymore, just to give us a shot, because if you're being immature, fair enough, don't watch. If you're leaving hate comments, you'll get 3 strikes and then you're blocked from the site. That's it. That's how we're doing it, because we're not going to put up with people hating on us just because that Naomi and Liam were put out of the band. That's how it's going to work, just to clear that up. I've also removed the comments on the videos because I'm sick and tired of having people typing, "Oh, you suck, blah blah blah," just because of that issue. So if you want to give us some feedback, feel free to mail us on the YouTube site or on our Hotmail, midnight-kiss@hotmail.co.uk. I'll put it down here, there when I edit the video. Also, if you could check out the Facebook page, which I'll put down there again. And if you could give us, like, if you've got any ideas for what you want Midnight Kiss to sing or cover or do, then Facebook, email, pardon me, or YouTube. But basically, so far, we've got a few things. We're doing, as you probably noticed, Tenacious D tribute. We're going to do that. We're going to try and do Lithium Flower from Ghost in the Shell.
So cold and human, it's something humans do. She stays so golden and solo, she's so number 9. She's incredible math.
Which is going to be kind of cool because I love the song and there's heaps of bass in it, so Dale will be having fun. But yeah, so that's that. Inside information: Midnight Kiss were formed earlier this year, just totally random out of the blue, because we've all wanted to be in a band before, so that's how it was. And then we obviously we kicked off and did a few videos, and there was the general hype of it just starting off and things like that, and we've obviously got promotion from Aberdeen Bands and Tom at Aberdeen Bands, who I thank so much for that, I'll link their Facebook below, and we're hoping to get an Aberdeen Bands page set up soon, once all that's sorted. We're still waiting to hear an email back from them. And then it started getting a little bit tricky because Liam and Naomi wanted one thing and they were rushing ahead, whereas Dale and I thought, hold on, we're just starting out, there's only so much we can manage to do, and we don't want to overload ourselves, we don't want to do too much, and we also want to do something that not so much we like, but what we feel is comfortable for us and something that the fans will like, whereas Naomi and Liam were all about doing what they like and what they like alone. So perhaps we'd have a small fan base for that type of music, but we're going to try and do all sorts of music. Like, we're going to mix from All Time Low to Paramore to My Chemical Romance. You know, we're going to mix that sort of stuff. Maybe 30 Seconds to Mars, maybe, but they're really difficult. So we're going to try and do a mix of things, and we might do some more like unheard music like Lemonade Mouth and the music from Ghost in the Shell and things like that. And we're also going to try and do some acoustics as well, but we'll see how all that goes. And yeah, so that's kind of what we were thinking about. And then after all the arguments with Liam and Cookie, we decided that it wasn't worth the fighting for them to be in the band. So they had already said to us, look, if this doesn't get sorted out, we'll walk. So we just gave them a gentle nudge in the right direction and said, we have a vocalist, we can get a guitarist, you guys can go. And they did. And they're gone, and that's why Lewis is in, because Lewis then joined as our guitarist. And that's how the 4 became a 3 again. Me, and Dale, and Lewis. And that's kind of how things worked out. And just now we're like, obviously it's coming to the end of the summer and the start of the new college year. I've got my induction today at 3 o'clock, and Lewis had his yesterday, and Lewis starts next week. And then also we've had holidays and things like that over the summer, so that's how that's worked. But anyway, I thought I'd just say all that to you. I know it's kind of a long video of just me talking, but that's how vlogs are, really. So yeah, hope to hear from you guys soon. Like I said, the comments are removed, so mail us rather than comment, please. Or you leave a comment on our profile or whatever, or go on Facebook or email, whatever you like. And hopefully you'll see more of all of us rather than me soon. Kind of give you a little bit of inside information on what's going on in the band and such like, because you'll probably know that we used to have 2 other members, and basically who we are now is there's me, Zoe, there's Dale, who used to be Squeak, who's on bass.
Well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other and we each said, okay.